Here we go with our Wise Man, Foolish Man optical illusion craft. This could be one of my favorite crafts because it really combines the Bible story for today as well as the whole focus theme and keeping your eyes on Jesus. And it's really cool. I'm hoping you could see it. When the kids spin it, the house will end up on the rock, and then the torn down house will end up on the sand. Let's see. And it's a really fun way. Kids could go home and tell their parents about the Bible story of the day, tell their siblings and their friends by spinning it. So let's get started. We will need our downloaded printables, and the kids get to color these. Give them crayons, markers, coloring pencils. You want them to color their house. I'm gonna make this a red house. And make sure they color the water and the clouds. And you wanna make sure that they color like the background too. The more color on it, the better. So getting the background, the clouds, the raindrops, you wanna get all of that colored in. Now you could choose to have the kids just color in the rock, or this is a fun other option, is using tissue paper and just a glue stick. And we just get glue all over the rock. And then they could just wad up little pieces and glue those on, and then it looks like stone. And then also, for this side, the Foolish Man side, you could choose to color this all in. They could color in the sand, or use glue stick again, and then I actually put real sand. It's just nice to have a little bit more than just coloring, but if you're really worried about a mess, or this is just simpler for you to just have them colored in and make it, that's fine. I just wanted to give you another option so that the kids could really be tactile on feeling the sand and feeling the stone, the solid stone. So once they have colored in all 4 of their circles, now it's time to cut it out. They'll go on their lines and cut these guys out, very similar to how they cut out the focus spinners. So they'll cut them all the way out, and they will get their 4 circles. So now it's time to build our optical illusions. They'll need skewers. If you're worried about the pointy end, just have those cut off. If I didn't use kid scissors, there we go. It just cuts right off. Now they're gonna assemble. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You wanna make sure that you have the rock page. See, I almost got mixed up. The rock page and the house page are gonna be on the same side. And same thing, your sand page and then the broken house on the same side of your skewer. So to get this started, we're gonna turn this guy around. You wanna get them pretty straight. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can still see the house through it. You don't want it to be all cockeyed or off center because then the optical illusion won't work. So you want your house straight. You use a little bit of glue to put it down, and it would work too, pretty easy, if you just grabbed a little piece of tape just to hold that skewer in place really good. Then the kids would glue. There we go, glue all around. And then put this guy on as centered as you can. And then we're gonna flip over. So here's our rock, and here's the house. Rock, house. Flip it over now. And we're gonna take the broken house, lay him down, make sure he's nice and straight. Give a little bit of glue. Put him there. You wanna make sure that there's enough room for their little hands to be able to spin this. If you put these guys too close together, there won't be room to spin it. So lay him down. a little piece of tape to just keep them secure while we glue. This guy a good little glue all around the edges especially. And now place him on as straight as possible. And there you go. It's all together now. And they should be able to spin it and see that the foolish man built his house on the sand and it fell down when the rains came. And when the wise man built his house on the rock, it stood. What a fun way for them to take home their Bible story that they got it made, and they get a whole lesson on optical illusions and focus. So much fun. I can't wait to see you guys post about this one, this craft in particular. I think the kids are going to really like it, and even the leaders are going to really like it on the kids getting to tell their Bible story.